All right, hello. I'm so excited to have a participant tonight. So I'm gonna share the playlist the link for the playlist that we are using today. It is 218 spin 45. I will put that in the chat if you would like to follow along, and I will count down when we start so that you can press play at the same time. All right, so that should be all set. I am going to get going in about 1 minute, so if you want to get ready, hop on the bike, all of that, I will join you in a second and we will get started with the class. Okay, so we should be all set. I'm going to join you. We can start pedaling, warming up, and we will start the playlist in a few seconds. All right, so again, on that playlist 218, spin 45, I am going to start with the first song, Anything Could Happen, in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, here we go, spin 45. We're gonna start off with a nice quick warm up. So the two numbers I will be focusing on today in class are your gear and your RPM. We'll start with the RPM. This is going to be the same for everyone. This is how quickly your feet are moving, and I will call these out as we go. So right here, we're warming up just around a 100 RPM, nice and quick. It's right, 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 left, right. And then that second number that I mentioned, your gear, your level, it's called different things, and it's also different on every bike, so I'm not going to call out numbers for this. I'll just let you know how it should feel under your feet. So right here, we want to be at our flat road while we're warming up. Nothing crazy, just like you're riding a bike outside. And you should be able to hold this quick pace pretty comfortably. I will now go over the 3 positions we're riding in today. So right here, we're in first position, seated. Nothing crazy, hands are light on the handlebars in front of you, just keeping your core tight so your chest is upright. Occasionally, we'll pop up here to second position. We won't spend too much time here. You just want to remember to keep your tailbone tucked in so that your spine is straight. And we will be spending most of our time today out in third position. You want to keep your hips back right over the seat. Arms are still light on the handlebars, core is tucked in tight, and your chest is open, keeping that airway open. If at any point third position is too much on your back, your knees, just take a seat. You might want to turn the gear up a little bit, but other than that, you'll be good in first position. We are starting to come into our final minute here of this warm-up song. So I want everyone to take this final minute here to set an intention for today's class, set a goal for yourself, think about why you joined today, what you want to get out of the next 45 minutes, and keep this in mind. We will be returning to it later. Final 30 seconds here. Make sure your legs are feeling nice and warm. And just as a heads up for the rest of class, if you have any questions, concerns, or anything, just throw that in the chat. From where I am, I can see the chat, but I can't see everyone on the screen. So that's how I will know if you need anything or any clarifying questions. I'm happy to hop off the bike and help with that. And as we come to the end of our seated warm-up, we are going to continue with a longer, bit of a heavier warm-up out in third position. So you can reach down here, find the base of your hill. This is just a little bit above your flat road, a little something more under your feet. We're going to slow it down, finding a 71 RPM. It's right, left, right, left. If you want to grab some water, anything before we head out of the saddle, go ahead. And when you are ready, you can lift your hips, come out to those far handlebars, and find this beat out in third. It's right, left, right, left. Like I said, we'll be spending lots of time here today, so we want to get used to it. Make sure we have good form to start. So let's pull our hips back right over that seat. You might feel it tapping underneath you. That is a good sign. Hands are light. And keeping your head up, looking straight forwards. Find that natural bounce right to left, helping you move side to side. And we'll just ride here. All right, if you're feeling warmed up, you can reach down, add a little bit more onto that gear. We should be nice and warm by now. And we'll start to move around the bike. So when I cue you in, we're gonna take some jumps out here in third, up to second, back to third, counts of 4. Again, I will let you know when we start those. All right, that set of jumps is coming up soon. Remember, third to third, counts of 4. And here we go. We'll jump out, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, and 4, back to third. And up to second, halfway right here. One more round. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just ride in 3. And start to slow it down. Grab some water, towel off if you need. We are gonna hold this speed and we are gonna hold it out in third through the next song. So if you need a quick break, go ahead. All right, like I said, we're gonna hold that speed. We're gonna keep it out in third. So when you're ready, meet me back where we just were, 70 RPM. We are now getting into some speed work that we're nice and warmed up. We have a few pushes ahead of us. So I will explain these here. I'll let you know when they're coming up. We're gonna hold it here, base of our hill for that geared. Nothing crazy, nice and slow pace. And when I cue you in for that push, we're gonna speed up our legs 90 to 100 RPM out in third. If you wanna take in first, totally fine. Just shoot for 100 to 110 RPM. First one comes up quick. Remember, just picking up that speed. First push right here. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Just under 30 seconds, we're gonna hold this. Halfway right here. We're here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Second or third position, active recovery. So that was one push down. I know it came up quick. If you're just getting the hang of it, don't worry. We have 2 more. Just like before, 90 to 100 out in third, or 100 to 110 in the saddle. Second one right here. In 3, 2, 1, we push. Halfway. Four, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. 2 down, just 1 more, and then we are totally done with pushes for the day. All right, final push right here, just like those first 2. 3, 2, 1, we pick it up. Halfway done, almost there. Final 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down. Shake it out nice and easy till the end. And take a seat. Awesome job. Let's take that gear to the base of your hill if you're not there. And water towel off as always. All right, after that quick song, we are gonna slow it down here, working on heaviness, working on climbing instead of speed. We have our first heavy hill of the day. We are taking this at a 63 RPM. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll reach down here, take that gear up a little bit. Our first add of this climb, we are gonna gradually make it heavier. We'll start it off here in the saddle, then we'll take it out to third to finish. When you're ready, second add, reach down. Find those outer handlebars and lift your hips. We'll take this out of the saddle. Right, left, again using that bounce. And we are just about halfway up this hill, so reach down right here, another little turn. And remember, these are just tiny increases. Like I said, we're halfway up the hill, so you shouldn't be maxed out just yet. We still have a minute or two to add on some gear. Our fourth add is coming up, so reach down right here and give yourself a little bit more. Remember, as it gets heavy, to hold on to that strong form. Hips back, core tight, chest open. And we are pushing straight down through your heels here. Your weight should be focused in the lower half of your body, in the back half of the bike. You're not coming onto your arms, you're not using your toes. Focusing on your glute muscles, your quad muscles, keeping those strong. And as we enter the final minute of this climb right here, we're gonna max it out. So whatever you have left in you, we're gonna reach down, start to turn it up, make it heavy. And if you lose the beat, that is okay. This is gonna be a challenge to the top at the end. So just stomping here, less than 1 minute, here we go. And take that gear all the way down to the base of your hill. Loosening it up, shake out your legs as you need. We just climbed up one side of it, we're gonna run down the other side. So grab some water quickly. We are gonna keep it out in third. One more song here, then we'll take a seat. So like I said, we're running straight down. We are gonna hold it at the base of our hill for that gear. We're coming just around a 65 RPM, similar to that climb. And when I cue you in, we will drop it down in the saddle, double time those legs, aim for a 120 RPM, and sprint for 30 seconds. Again, I will cue you in for these. We have a little bit of time here at the beginning, so take this as active recovery to loosen up your legs after that heavy climb. That first sprint is coming up. You can hear it coming in. In 3, 2, 1, we'll drop. Remember, double time those legs. Shoot for a 120. 30 seconds here. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1, back it off. Whew, one sprint down, first sprint of the day. Take a second here, just let your legs slow down, catch up. And when you are ready, we'll come back on that beat out in third position, building for our final sprint in this song. Just like before, nothing is different. And again, we have some time here to shake it out before we get into that final sprint. All right, starting to prepare here. One more 30-second sprint. We'll drop it down, 120 RPM, and that is all. Start building that energy here. In 3, 2, 1, we sprint. Halfway, 15 seconds. Keep breathing. Final 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowing all the way down. Awesome job. Shake it out wherever it feels good. And we'll just hang out here. You can grab some water, towel off. All right, as this next song comes in, we're gonna speed it up just a little bit. 70 RPM. It's right, left, left. And your gear here doesn't need to be heavy, just make sure you have something to support your feet underneath you. I will explain what we're doing. We have a few squats. So what this is going to mean, when I cue you in, we'll take it out in third, freeze everything but your legs, and just hold the squat here, hovering your booty above that saddle. Upper body is still. First one is coming up in a second. So that's why you want to have some weight under your feet. You don't need to worry about the speed when you're in this squat. Just holding that isolated position. All right, find those outer handlebars. And we lift. Came up quicker than I was expecting. But we are in our first squat here, so remember, everything is tight except those legs. Halfway. You can use your core muscles too to stabilize it all as well. Final 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Add in that bounce. Feels good to shake it out right there. When you're ready, take a seat. Next one comes up soon. So we want to make sure we're recovered and ready to go for that second squat. All right, find those outer handlebars. In 3, 2, 1, we lift and freeze. Again, don't worry about how fast your legs are moving right here. Just holding this position. Halfway. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We are just gonna ride until the end. We have a challenge up next. So take this final minute or so of the song here as some recovery and take it wherever you like. I'm sure you can agree, it feels so good to shake out these legs here in third with that bounce after holding it so still. All right, we're gonna take a seat quickly, grab some water, and like I said, we have a challenge coming up. So I will explain this and then we'll get into it. So this is my favorite part of all of my classes. I put this one endurance challenge song in just before our rest song of class. So we have about 4 minutes here that we're going to challenge ourselves. And the best part, you get to choose how you do that. So all I ask is that you try to stay close to the beat throughout the song. It's right around an 85 RPM. Otherwise, totally up to you. You're going to choose a gear that challenges you. Choose whatever position you want to ride in, mix it up. I am not going to instruct you throughout this song. I'm going to do my own thing. You are the only person that sees those numbers in front of you. And like I said, we have a rest coming up afterwards. So let's reach down right here, find that challenging number, and take these next few minutes together. Here we go. Halfway through this challenge already, keep pushing. All right, we have 1 minute left here in this challenge song. This is the one time I'm going to come in and talk to you. In this final minute, I want you to come back to that goal that you set at the beginning of class. Think about what change you can make in the next 60 seconds to get just a little bit closer to that goal. Then we have a full song of rest. So whatever change that is, let's make it here together. Finish off this challenge song so strong. Less than 60 seconds right here. You got it. Here we go. Final 15 right here. Hold on to it. And reach down, take that gear all the way to your flat road and have a seat. As promised, we have our rest song. These next 3 minutes are for you. Just shake out your legs, stretch out anything that's feeling a little tight, catch up on water, whatever you need. And we will come back together, finish off our final 3 songs of class, and then call it a day. All right, just about 1 minute left here in this rest song. So take these final 60 seconds to do whatever you need to reset, recharge before we finish off class. We have 3 more working songs. We will be out in third position for most of these 3 songs. So take whatever time you need here. Again, small sips of water. And we will get going. So final time I'm gonna ask, this is when you can bring back that goal that we set at the beginning of class and that we talked about in that last challenge song. Think about what changes you can make in these final 3 songs of class to reach that goal, to pass that goal, and to leave class today feeling just a little bit better than when we came in. All right, here we go. So find the base of your hill, turning that gear up just a little bit. And we are speeding it up, 86 RPM. Right, left, right, left. We have our 1 dance song of today. We're gonna have fun with this. So we're gonna move all around the bike. I will let you know what's coming up as we go. We are gonna start off with those jumps that we took at the beginning of class. So again, it's third to second to third for counts of 4. That set is coming up in a second. I will cue you in, taking it straight out to third position. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We jump out, 2, 3, 4, take it up, 2, 3, and 4, keep it going. Halfway. Last round right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1, take a seat. All right, 1 set down. Next up, option to stick with those jumps that we just did if those felt good. Option number 2, you can join me. We're gonna take some tap backs. So we will start out in third and bring it back for 2 and up for 2, just pulling your hips over that seat and forwards. Nothing crazy. Either way, join me out in third. And here we go, we'll tap it back. 2, up, 2, back, and up. Pretend like someone's just pulling your hips back and forwards a few inches. Or stick with the jumps, whatever feels good. We're halfway done. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a seat. All right, we have 1 more round of dancing. So you can stick with the jumps, stick with the tap backs, or join me in this final set. I'm gonna take crunches and push-ups. So we'll do 2 crunches, 2 push-ups, just turning your elbows in and out. Pick whatever of those 3 you like. And here we go, finishing off. 2, out, 2, crunches and push-ups. Halfway. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1, just ride. Just a few seconds until the end. Hold on to this beat, in or out of the saddle. And slow it down. All right, 2 working songs left in class. I always end class with 1 big hill and 1 big run down the other side. So second heavy hill of the day. Final one, heaviest we're going. We'll hold it out in third. So if you need a quick seat here, sip of water, go ahead. And when you're ready, you can meet me at a 64 RPM. That's right, left, left. And make sure that gear is at the base of your hill. Just like before, we will be adding on gradually. First add, reach down. Remember, just little tiny turns, little increases. Think about it like you are actually biking up a hill outside, steadily getting a little bit steeper, all the way to the top and over to the other side. And second ad, reach down. Starting to get a little bit heavier, we'll just keep stomping. All right, we just passed the halfway point in this hill, so reach down, third ad. This is the point where it starts to feel a little muddy under your feet. It's a little heavy, a little uncomfortable, so remember, straight down through your heels, weight is in the lower half of your body, back half of the bike, and that should help remind you to pull those hips back, pull that belly button in, up towards your spine. Shoulders down, head is looking forward, chest is open. I know it's a lot to remember, that's why I keep reminding you, but I promise your body will thank you later. Okay, we are coming into our final minute in this climb. We are going to add gear on one more time, last time today. So whatever you have left in you, whatever you can give yourself, reach down. You are so strong. Here we go, final minute. Stomping right, left, right, left. If you are at a point where you can't hold on to the beat, that is totally fine. Means you are working so hard. If you are on the beat, that is great too. Almost there, final 30 seconds right here. Holding on to that heaviness a little bit longer. So close to the top. And reach down as you start to come over onto the other side. Find the base of your hill, quick sip of water, and then we are running straight down. So feel those legs start to loosen up. Staying on that same speed, 64 RPM. Coming down the backside of that hill. Just like before, we have a few sprints. Nothing is different when I cue you in. We'll take a seat, double time those legs, 120, and run for about 30 seconds. All right, that first sprint is coming up. You can hear it coming in the music. Start to build that energy. And in 3, 2, 1, we drop. Here we go. 120, you got it. Halfway. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down. One down, you guys. All right. Let those legs come back to that 64 RPM, nice and slow. And shake it out wherever it feels good. If that's in the saddle, if that's up in second, out in third. Make sure you feel good. We got one more sprint. When you're ready for the final time today, meet me out in third position. Nice and strong. Like I said, we have one more sprint. This is your last 30 seconds of hard work for today. We're gonna build that energy right here. Whatever you have left, we are giving it to this 30 seconds. You are giving it back to yourself. 45 minutes down, 30 seconds right here. All right, we ready? In 3, 2, 1, final sprint. Halfway, 15 seconds. We have worked so hard so far today. Don't let it go here. Just a little bit longer. We're here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back it all the way off. You did it, you made it until the end. Round of applause. Slow your legs all the way down. Find your flat road. We are cooling down. All right, so I'm gonna give you this next minute, minute and a half, just to shake out your legs. Do whatever you need here. Close your eyes if you'd like. And then we'll come back together, do a couple stretches, and you're good to go. All right, as you keep moving your legs slowly, shaking out all that tension, we'll start off with a few stretches. We're gonna take a few neck rolls first, just right to left, dropping your head in front of your chest. And take that right arm, cross it over your chest and pull in tight for a shoulder stretch. Feel free to roll out your wrist here as well. And switch left arm. All right, bring that right arm around for a tricep stretch, pulling on your elbow behind your head. And switch left arm. All right, slowly let your legs come to a complete stop. We're gonna do a few stretches off the bike, so I will give you a second here to unclip, unhook, and carefully hop off. All right, as we come off the bike, we're gonna start with a quad stretch on the right side, so just pull up on your right foot behind you. And then cross that right foot over your left knee and sink down for a figure 4 stretch. You should feel this on the outside of your right hip and glutes. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, left quad stretch. And cross it over, figure 4, sink down. And coming up for one final stretch together. You can take whatever you need after this class, but we will finish off here with a forward fold. So reach down for your toes and shake out anything else that feels tight. And swing right to left, reach behind your feet. And when you are ready, slowly stand up one vertebrae at a time. Deep inhale at the top. Thank yourself for the last 45 minutes of super hard work. And exhale any negativity. Awesome class today. Thank you so much for joining. It was so fun to finally have a live participant. We don't usually get those for spin. Otherwise, you are good to go. Have a great weekend. And thank you.